What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Smokey Nerdz.
Smokey Nerdz.
New York City's highest podcast.
New York City's highest podcast.
Episode 6. What's up, boy? It's your boy Plenty. Pass that off. Here with my main man.
It's your boy Josh, a.k.a. Zaza Breather, a.k.a. Zaha Shira. You already know.
The Jashira.
The Zaha Shira, bro.
The Zaha. Okay, I'm sorry.
Zaza Breathing.
Zaza Breathing. Zahashira. Y'all heard it here first. You feel me?
Zaza Breathing. Fifth form.
Zaza Breathing. Fifth
form. Light it, don't fight it.
Light it, don't fight it. Well, speaking of lighting it, don't fight it, Jay, what is the flavor of today, my boy?
So today we rocking out some sativas. Funny story about sativas, bro.
What's up?
The last few years, sativas really grown on me, bro. Back in my early days of smoking, I was a big indica head, big OG Kush, Master Kush, Purple Kush,
Granddaddy
Kush. Any type of Kush was my go-to. But Kushes, indicas, bro, they be having you feel too mellow, too lazy in your thoughts, munchied out. Nowadays, I'm just be so busy and stuff that indicas just keep me moving. I need my brain active. I can't be slum dog.
You need the sativa to keep it moving.
I gotta stay active. Gotta stay active.
It is called indica in the couch for a reason. You feel me? But I definitely appreciate that. So I believe it is my day. So I'm gonna spark it off with this orange aid, my boy.
It's orange aid. Let me smell this, bro. Smell like oranges.
Thanks. Yeah. Hide that label though, because they not paying us.
You already know.
But I wouldn't say it's too much of a strong orange smell. It's more like citrusy though, like definitely a citrus odor. I'm surprised you ain't picked this up, boss. I'm surprised you ain't picked this up.
That has a nice like it's like I want to say like a lemon kind of lemon after smell,
like a lemon pledge.
Yeah,
like a clean smoke.
Yeah.
Like
there we go. There we go.
No more lemon pledge.
But my bro, how's your week, bro? Chill week, cool week.
The week was cool. You feel me? Speaking of how like we about to spark up this heat right here. Shout out to the Miami Heat. They have made it to the NBA Finals. I know you're not a big NBA fan, Jay, but it's something when the 8th seed in the East goes on to beat everybody 1, 2, 4, like. That's something to be said. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, bro. But all I'm saying is a few episodes ago, we was on the Knicks. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Once your team is gone, I gotta do something. I can't just be a disappointed fan hoping both teams lose.
I'm a disappointed fan.
You just hope everybody loses.
I'm just like, fuck it. I'm watching this Super Bowl, but I don't care who's playing. I'm here for the za, and I'm here for the food. And half the time I can't even eat the food, so I'm really there for the za. And if there's no za, then why am I there?
For the love of the game, boss. For the love of the game.
My team's not there, there's no more love.
But I'm not gonna lie, I have actually taken like a couple of years off of watching the NBA like crazy because the Knicks have just been ass ever since Carmelo left. I was like, I can't do this no more, boss. We not winning nothing. Melo, and then like when Melo's my favorite player. So when he went to the Lakers, I thought, I don't really like LeBron, but I can support you. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get my boy Melo a ring, right? So it's like I don't know what wrestler you don't like, but if Triple H was like, all right, Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? You on my squad. It's like, I don't like you, Triple H, but if you about to make my son tag team champion, I'm going to have to root for you. You feel me? You feel me?
I feel you, bro. Look, speaking of wrestling real quick.
Ooh, what's up?
So my week, we had a Roman Reigns on Saturday. He hit 1,000 days. Look, we the ones.
1,000 days.
Acknowledge him. I'm not gonna hate when I be in there. I be like, fuck Roman Reigns, but you can't deny the guy got talent. He's one, bro. When that shit that just popped off on SmackDown, that even had you like, oh. Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I got caught up in listen, there's something about when you watching a show with an actual fan, and it's like you get caught up in it. I thought it was gonna go one way, and it was like left. You know what I'm saying? It just went, I just pointed to the right.
You said it went left though. But facts. It was going right, then it went left. Facts. But 1,000 days. Fun fact, bro. So one of the longest reigning WWE champions, let's just call it that. He was champion for about 8 years. His name Damn, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but he was champions for 8 years.
I've never heard of this dude.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Probably, you're not a big wrestling fan, bro.
I mean, but like for like the longest running champion, like I know Undertaker was undefeated at
WrestleMania
for like years. You know what I'm saying?
I know like Hulk Hogan was number 3. I think he reigned for about 4 years.
I was about to say it had to be a decade because wasn't Hulk Hogan like carrying this shit?
Yeah, bro, a long time ago. But so, fun fact, it's been 40 years since anybody has held this title for as long as Roman Reigns has, and he's surpassed 1,000 days. I think he's gonna go into like WrestleMania 41. So I'm saying he's gonna have this title for another 2 years, which is gonna put him in 5 years, which is gonna make him the top 3. I don't think he's gonna be number 2, but he's definitely gonna be Hulk Hogan.
I think one of the writers in the room got a crush on him. Like
you know who the writer is? The writer is Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon got a crush on Roman Reigns. You've heard it here first from the Smokey Nerdz podcast. Oh shit, man. So real quick, we smoking high question. This is the high podcast. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't do enough of that. So if you don't mind, I got a quick high question I came up with. Cool. Copy. So which one do you want? I actually got 2. I got a regular question and then like another longer scenario.
Let's do the regular first.
Regular? Copy. Real simple. If you could only have one Pokemon, what Pokemon would you choose to be your mainstay companion?
Am I battling or like is this just for like my convenience and my everyday life? Like
you're the
my
only person.
life?
You're the only person with a Pokemon. Nobody else got a Pokemon.
Bro,
you can just take one
Pokemon,
out the game.
Or like any Pokemon.
No legendaries. No legendaries.
150? First 150?
Classic.
151 or 150?
Classic. 151. I'll give you the one. But no, the 151 includes the no.
I was trying to get you,
150.
bro.
I know. I see what you're trying to do. 150.
Bro, honestly, damn, that's a hard one, bro. I think it would be like between like a Charizard or like a Pidgeot.
A Charizard is shorter than you are. You're not riding a Charizard.
So probably a Pidgeot then, bro, because that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm about to get through.
There's a Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto, yeah,
okay,
the final form. I mean, you get it as a Pidgey.
Facts.
And then, you gotta take a couple bodies, see your Chihuahua on the street. Oh. Pidgey, attack!
You better hope a New York City rat don't see that Pidgey flying.
Rat-a-tat.
Real life rat-a-tat.
Yo, they had to have based rat-a-tat off of New York City rats, bro, because the rats out here be crazy.
No, that's a fact. I don't know if you saw. I know this is a side note. We go on a lot of those, but side note, there was like a mother rat found, I think here in the Bronx. That boss, it was the size of my arm. Boss,
that was Splinter.
That was Master Splinter.
Yeah,
I swear to God, boss. If there was like, I don't want to say that, but like if there was like a mutant, I don't know. I would sign up for a war against rats though, but if it was like a cool war, you know what I'm saying? Like we got some mechs, they might maybe minimizing us, and then we can shrink down. But we're getting into a tangent.
Let me ask you a question now.
What's up?
So, you rocking Digimon in the digital world or in the real world?
I'm sorry, that kind of threw me off. So you're asking me if would I rather live in the Digimon world with Digimons?
Yes.
Like the original generation.
Yeah, or live in the world
with the Digimon, like in the new generation where they had the cards and shit.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I never watched Digimon New Generation, so I know we touched base on that earlier. So I didn't really know that. I was a big Digimon original head though. I was a big Digimon head.
Let me just say why I feel like the newer generation is a little bit better is because it's not just about what your Digimon is, right? Like, all right, my Digimon is this. It's like an attack-based Digimon. I can either like give it an attachment to like super like attack or maybe some extra defense. Like I can switch it out.
Like there was like games or something or like some type of features or toys that you can buy to like add features to like your Digimon or something.
Yeah, you can actually like swipe a card.
Yeah, I think I remember that, but I didn't realize it was towards that show. Maybe if I can find out, maybe I'll pop it on.
I feel like those questions are kind of similar, like the Pokemon and the Digimon. But obviously, I'm living in the real world. But them Digimon is dangerous. I'm not. Imagine
At
me.
least a Pokemon is really gonna pull up on my fault, bro. But a Pokemon is gonna pull up on a Pokemon for the most part. He's not gonna just pull up on you.
Facts. But you're just gonna be walking out in the wild and then Agu Greymon pops up on you and you gotta scrap with Agu Greymon?
Imagine you got a Digimon.
I'm like, yo, you got it, son.
You're just gonna dip.
You got it,
I'm out of
son.
here. I'm gone.
I want no parts of this at all. So, okay, copy. I feel I know we're a little bit all over the place. That's what the sativa is. Let me tell you what my Pokemon is, and then I want... Actually, no, you tell me. You living in the Digimon world or the real world?
Oh, my fault, bro. I should have let you answer. My fault. But
That's all Gucci. That's what the weed does.
Man, I'll probably honestly...
Don't say the digital world.
I'll probably live in...
Don't say the digital world.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to the digital world. I'm going to the digital world, and I'm taking over. And that's that. I'm taking over.
Oh, you're just taking over the digital world.
Well, you know, it's not going to be a day. You know, I might be there for like 10 years, but you best believe 10, 15 years, you pull up, I'm in there. It's a slow build is going, you know?
Well, first off, what I'm just hearing is like some type of colonialism. You just popping up as like they have their own society. You just like, nah. That's not how this is rolling. I run all of this. You about to become a tyrant of the digital world. Okay, copy. Smart.
What's your Pokemon, my bro?
You know, it's crazy. I asked you the question and I don't actually have the answer, but a Pokemon that I know for a fact, low maintenance, Slowking. What's the other one? There were two variations. Slowking or Slowpoke.
Or Slowbro?
No, I think Slowbro was the original. Slowpoke was the evolution. So I'll go with the Slowpoke.
I don't remember how the evolutions work in the show, but I remember that in the game, like for example, if I wanted Slowbro, like I would have to transfer it to somebody that had the game. And then they would evolve, and then it would evolve. I think of
Slowking.
Slowking, Slowking.
You had to trade it.
Yeah,
like to get a Gengar, you had to trade it, and you would just hope that whoever you traded, that Haunter that just transformed into a Gengar is gonna give it back. You hope he's gonna give it back. Like yo, boy, this is a level 67 Haunter with Dream Eater and Hypnosis. Like I need that back.
Look, so in your scenario, are you getting the Pokemon that you want, or you're getting it from its first form, and then you have to evolve it?
I'm gonna go ahead with you can just catch it at the form that you want it at.
I think it would be more challenging, bro, if you
have to train it up like it was an actual pet. Oh, I mean, okay, but like, how are you gonna train? Right, like a Gyarados, like a Magikarp. Like, let's say you wanted a shiny Gyarados. How are you training a Magikarp? You just gonna throw him in the aquarium and slap him around?
Bro, I'm gonna see I'm sorry, I love dogs, but I'm gonna see some type of scared ass dog, and I'm gonna be like, there we go, Magikarp.
No, you know what you gotta do? You gotta start him off low. So you throw him into a koi pond and tell him, yo, go fight everybody in here. Once you done, then we gonna go on to like some catfish, and then we gonna move up to like some piranhas, some barracudas. You
gotta throw him in an anthill.
You know. Like yo, you splashed in the anthill. That is trash. Yo, them ants are gonna kill your Magikarp. But facts. I think I'm gonna go with like a Slowbro, just because I already feel like Slowbro's smoking. Like he already got his own type of shit going on. So me and him is just gonna get high together. It's gonna be real chill, real low maintenance.
You know what was a fucking weird ass Pokemon to me, bro?
If you're gonna say Mr. Mime,
Lickitung. Lickitung was a weird ass Pokemon to me. Just licking everybody.
I only ever seen one Lickitung belonging to one person.
I'm saying.
I only seen one Lickitung.
That's what I was saying. Like, you know, Lickitung.
Yo, but Pokemon's getting wild now, boys. Like they got like Mega Evolution. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I stopped playing Pokemon at like the not Sapphire and Ruby. What was that? Pearl and Diamond. And that was like around like, I want to say like 15, 16. I stopped playing it.
The last one I played was for the Switch, the Pokemon Go.
Oh, not the Go. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. I did get that for the Switch.
Pikachu Go.
But I did get that's not the new Pokemon, but you playing Pikachu Go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I actually wanted to get the Shield. I know I played Shield too, bro. I played Shield. Sword and Shield, and then they came out with another one after that. I got Shield.
Like X and Y or some shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then black and white. It's like, first off, we got off of the colors. Why do we stop with the colors? Like, I don't know. Y'all just ran out of color schemes?
Don't get me wrong. The only reason why I would even buy like a Nintendo Switch or something nowadays is to play Pokemon. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I sold my Switch because I wasn't playing it anymore. But like, if I saw a Pokemon game that I wanted, I'd probably be tempted to buy it again.
I'd say there are probably 4 games that the Switch got on lock. Smash Brothers, number 1. That's gonna be a future. That could be a future top 5 right there. That's a future top 5 games. But Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda.
Systems, games like exclusive.
Oh, we can do systems. We can definitely do facts.
Legend of Zelda.
And Legend of Zelda and Mario Kart. Like those are the.
I'm busting anybody in Mario Kart.
I got some friends that would differ.
Bro,
with
I'm
you.
busting anybody in Mario Kart.
I got some friends that would put bread on it.
I am nasty in Mario Kart. You don't even understand. Bro, I play on, what is it? The 200cc? Bro, I play on the top level.
Yeah, I heard that. Not only are we the highest podcast, we got the best Mario Kart driver in the city. You heard?
I don't brag, but Mario Kart, come see me. In Smash Bros, I'm trash.
You know that. I'm not the best, but I still scrap a lot of people.
I'm trash. Mario Kart, I am not trash. I wonder if you know how to drift in Tokyo. But bro, you said you had another question for me, bro.
That's a fact. Yeah, you dumb funny. That was we mentioned that song the other time. That gotta be like the theme song to the podcast. Facts. So I got a scenario for you. All right, so let's just say I already know you're not a big circus fan. So the fact that you even at the circus,
I've been circus one time in my life, bro. I've been to the circus one time in my life, and it was fucking weird as fuck.
So I already know that. That's why I'm throwing you at the circus. So let's say you're with your you're with your imaginary girlfriend. This is not real life. You're with somebody else, right? You know, I don't want to put nobody's in danger. But you at the circus with your girl. You go to the concession stand. You getting your food. You're having a good time, decent. You're on your way back. As you enter into the tent, because you know how like it's be a tent and then you gotta walk out for the concession stand. So as you enter into the tent, the tigers just escape. And as the tigers escape, it's like directly in between you and your girl. And you and her just made eye contact. But the tigers is right in the middle of you. Are you going to skedaddle out the tent and hope she find her way to do the same? Or are you gonna rush to her side and yo, babe, I got this. I'm gonna lead the way.
All right, so first off, do they know I'm there?
So like when they like it's a split second decision, but no, they do not notice you at this moment. They don't like there's a whole bunch of people, everybody like running, it's chaos, but your girl's in the top row on the other side of the curtain. Are you gonna like,
bro, if we not sign languaging, like if we then you can't be my girl no more. Like we gotta have that like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go. For those of you that are listening in, I'm pointing with my fingers to my eyes. Like you see me eye to eye.
Language,
we going this way. If you can't pick that up mentally, then we can't be there. We just can't. It's not possible.
It's just not possible. Like, all right, but what if she just froze up? She just froze and she's looking at you. And like,
I cannot outrun a tiger? No. So
you
got to follow my lead. You know, maybe I could pull like maybe I could do like a Last of Us and find like a box or like a fucking brick or something. And, you know, you throw the brick or the something to distract it. Something, but you know, there's no point in both of us dying. Like, he's not gonna see you, he's not gonna see me. We got this. Follow my lead.
You are a savage. You are a savage, my good sir. But I 100% agree with you. I can't beat a tiger. I never want to fight a tiger, let alone 3 tigers. Like now, they just think it's a game, right? Because like, what am I gonna do?
I'm Tsukasa?
What am I gonna do? Clock him? Like,
you remember when Tsukasa took out the tigers?
I'm not gonna lie, you brought that up, and I was just like, you do this, and I'll be like, yo, I don't remember these niggas' names. It go out my head, but yes, You talking about from Dr. Stone?
Yeah, I think I'm Sukasa out here. Like I'm not Sukasa.
The strongest. That nigga was the strongest. Random. Why was he the strongest high schooler? Like he was just no. Specifically, he's in high school. Like the strong. Okay, whatever. That was random. But facts. I'm not. Look, I think the only person I could save at this point, R.I.P. Crocodile Hunter. That's the only person that's getting through that. Like, yo, come here, tiger,
Facts. That's it.
He over there talking to it, petting it. Yeah, go. I got thee. Come here, guy. So okay, cool. We both skedaddling. So ladies, well, he's already spoken for my guy, but just know, for me, I'm not saving you. So don't. No, it's not happening. But I think
so. The last few weeks, right? No, the last couple of weeks. Yeah. So we've been doing the top 5, breaking down a bunch of nostalgic shows between a bunch of different networks.
We had Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. Last week was Disney Channel.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
What's up?
I was trying to find right now to see if I had the picks for
the Disney. You don't got it?
I don't got it. You got them?
My boy did not come prepared, and I do not believe I was prepared.
I'm sorry, guys.
That is tragic.
Oh, I got my picks right here, actually. I don't got your picks, though.
Of course you don't, but I'm pretty sure I know what my picks are because I don't think you took any of mine. So
No. So my picks was Recess was number 1. Recess, awesome show.
Not bad.
Scheming.
Not bad.
All I'm saying is nobody's telling me where I can hang out in the park for Recess. If I'm pulling up to the jungle park, I'm pulling up to the jungle park. You're not telling me you can't come here. We're gonna have a problem.
You're not on the list, bro.
Nah, no way.
You're not on the list.
That's all I'm saying about that.
My boy said I'm chilling with TJ Crew.
2, Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
Mighty Ducks inspired me, bro. I became an inline skater because of Mighty Ducks. I love ice skating. I love rollerblading. Mighty Ducks.
I mean, I'm not going to dispute you. I don't agree, but I mean, hey, to each their own.
Even Stevens.
Another one which I'm just like.
I mean, that was just kind of like a entertaining dumb show. You know, like I can just put on and like, No,
I get it. Like it was the birth of Shia LaBeouf.
And just like of those types of, well, not the birth of those types of comedy, but just, like I grew up watching all that and stuff. So it was just like a comedy show for me, really.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
4, Lizzie McGuire.
I definitely agree with that.
So I'm not a really dramatic person. I don't like drama, but I love watching it. That's why I love like The Circle. That's why I love like those types of shows because it's nice to watch drama.
Somebody else's drama.
Lizzie McGuire had the drama.
I also just say I enjoyed watching Hillary Duff. Like I'm gonna just claim it.
And then 5, last but not least, definitely. And I'm gonna say this is number 5 because of how they left me.
Facts.
Phil of the Future.
Facts.
How you gonna leave me like that and then not come out with another season? Like
facts.
Could have just did at least like a movie or something.
And then give us a Hocus Pocus movie with them. Definitely with the shorty. Was it Phil?
Talking about part 2?
Hocus Pocus? Yeah. And no, Hocus Pocus 1 was with both of them, no? I know Hocus Pocus 1 was with the shorty from Phil of the Future. I can't remember Phil. I think Phil might have been the main magician from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, so. Okay, yeah.
So that kind of burned me that like, y'all gonna put him in a different project? But okay.
But I enjoyed the fuck out of that show, I'm not gonna lie.
It definitely was a very good show. Definitely a very good show. Copy my top 5 for Disney. I mean, it's impossible to not think that number 1 should be Kim Possible.
Remember Shigo?
Do I remember Shigo? Boss. I couldn't decide who I wanted to win in a fight, Kim or Shigo. You feel me? It was like, what's up? Then we got Jake, the American Dragon, because we're spitting fire right now. So speaking of that, I see you just grabbed the spliff. What flavor are we sparking, boss?
My bro, this is some fire. So we on the sativa, right? But I want you to smell this, as a matter of fact.
It's the Gary P.
The Gary Payton. You said, I didn't see
I know how to open a bag, boss. I know how to open a bag.
That got that pungent, that smacks your nose.
Smell like his locker.
That's that Gary.
Smell like some dirty laundry after the game. It stank. It stank.
That's that pungent. It has that pungent to it. That punginess.
Said it smelled like his locker.
That's how you know it's that good. But yeah, so
But nah, number 2 was Jake the American Dragon. For all y'all that know, I don't need to explain it. It was another brother. It was another ethnic group getting their time to shine, and I feel like in a very good way, positive. My boy Jake Long. They did me a little grease with like changing the animation from one season to the next, but we got a whole storyline. It was just fire. I don't need to go into it. Those who know. Number 3, because we're including movies in this, Goofy movie. You can't tell me that's not up there.
Goofy, man.
You know what it probably was? I still feel for Max. X Games. Yeah, I'm surprised you wouldn't feel with Max. X Games. Wait, his man's that was the stoner was the inline skater too, pa.
Yeah, he was.
Well, he was. Come on. Max.
My guy had the Eminem haircut with the glasses.
Oh man! And then Big Boy had his shorty with the jazz and the spoken word. Come on, son. Team Max, X Games all day. Goofy, I'm sorry, I love you, my boy.
What's your number 4?
I'm proud to say it's the Proud Family.
Proud Family, you right.
Proud to say it's the Proud Family. Once again, another good show, amazing show. Some of the characters like Dejanay, I was just like, god damn it, the Dejanay. But the movie, once again, those who know, because my boy does not know, which is crazy to me. You said you ain't see the Proud Family movie.
No, I saw the Proud Family movie.
You saw with the Peanuts?
Yeah, bro. Bro,
Okay.
Proud Family was in my... Look, Proud Family.
Nah,
that was in my picks.
So what Disney movie was it that we were talking about earlier? And you was like, nah, I never saw that. And I was like, I'm disappointed in you.
I don't remember, but it definitely wasn't Proud Family.
Well, okay.
Bro,
I'm
look,
sorry.
Proud Family is right in my picks.
Okay, let me take that back. I apologize. I'm throwing dirt on your name in public. I apologize. Number 5. Once again, another movie series, Halloween Town.
Halloween Town. That was a good one. I love that movie.
All of them were good.
Got in the taxi to go to the
Academy.
Imagine you pull bro, what would you do? You found out your grandma, your mom's, side of the family pulls up on you, your aunt pulls up on you. Yo, Mike, come with me. You get in the fucking cab and you in fucking a town with a fucking skeleton head and ghosts and monsters and just all these creatures, basically. How would you feel about that?
Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra, my boy. But no, I'm going mad with power. I'm getting drunk off of the fact that I can do anything, which, I don't understand why any wizards ever have a problem. Like, clean house, boom. Dishes, boom. Dinner, boom.
You remember
transportation, boom. Like, there is no problem if you're a wizard.
You just reminded me of the dude from Halloween Town. Damn, he was like blue. And he was lost, and it was like a house with a whole bunch of books and shit. And he was like always mad sad, and his house was like a hoarder kind of thing.
I'm trying to remember what that is, but he was one of the townspeople. Vaguely remember, but like I should. You said blue, and I'm like I should remember that, but nah, it's kind of throwing me off. I do remember the skeleton taxi driver though, and then the headless horseman. With the pumpkin.
That was the antagonist, right?
Nah, I think he was just one of the people. No, he wasn't just. I think he had turned like he had gotten possessed or some shit like that.
Yeah. All right, bro.
But yeah, feel me? And then,
that was Disney.
Oh shit, that was all top 5. Yeah.
So this week we're rocking
Saturday morning.
I'm not going to lie to you. The last podcast, I was talking shit. I was like, I was only tuning into Warner Bros, WB, Pix 11, whatever you want to call it. And did a little bit of research. Found out a lot of the shows I actually was watching was on a different channel, Fox as well.
Fox
as
had some
a couple
bangers.
other channels too. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, bro. Last week I had first pick. This week is all on you.
Appreciate that, my boy. So, it's highly anticipated. I was debating if I should go with this as number one because we haven't seen each other's lists. I don't know what you're gonna go with as your number one, but
Stop looking at my shit.
I
haven't seen your list.
You saw me. Yo, look.
I haven't seen.
I know
your
you
list.
can see my list.
I haven't seen it.
Number one draft pick. I'm gonna go with the classic Shaolin Showdown.
Okay.
Shaolin Showdown. My boy Raymundo, my boy Oni, gathering all of the different artifacts. And it was kind of like Avatar before Avatar. Like, we had the elements popping too. Wind, fire, water, earth. Shaolin Showdown was that show. And it was action-packed. So, number one draft pick. I think it was a great one. What you got for me?
I'm coming in hot.
Hot?
Hot, bro.
Hot.
I'm coming in hot, bro.
Let me see.
Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond. I'm coming in hot.
You did
bro,
that.
So let me tell you fun fact. Fun fact. Batman Beyond is my favorite Batman aside from Bruce Wayne. So he's my number 2. I feel like Batman Beyond is probably if Batman Beyond, if Terry McGinnis was as good of a detective as Bruce Wayne, he would be a better Batman than Bruce Wayne because his hands is better than than Bruce Wayne's hands, in my opinion.
I mean, his gadgets were better.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not think Terry McGinnis is taking on Bruce
I'm not
Wayne.
talking about early Terry McGinnis, bro. I'm talking about I'm not even talking about.
I'm like
now I'm getting into the comics. Like I'm getting into him being like he's like actually tenured like 30 years and he's still Batman Beyond. Like he's not.
Seen that.
He's not like regular teenage Terry McGinnis. I'm talking about like that one.
But I still find it hard to believe because Batman went off. And
bro, you gotta read these comics.
Ra's al Ghul.
Trust me, bro. You gotta read these comics. But that's why he was. I actually got fun fact about Batman Beyond. Sorry to get off of this.
Fun fact number 2.
Fun fact about Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was actually a show. It was never a comic, and the show was so popular that they made it into a comic, and then now it has like a whole Batman Beyond series, and it was because of that.
I mean, I know it was that good because you saw me 2 weeks ago look it up as a future draft pick. You knew it was going to be on my list. So I think it's funny that you talking about people checking out others' lists. You out here scouting my team. But fuck that. It doesn't even matter. He took my number 3 pick. But for number 2, it's cool. We can duel it out. Send you to the Shadow Realm. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy,
I'm going to send somebody to the Shadow Realm. So, fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh! It actually started off originally as a games manga. So, like, you would just play different games, and they were actually, like, games to the death, right? But one of the games that they played was just so popular that they decided to, like, rebrand the whole series and turn it into what we all know as Yu-Gi-Oh! But it used to be a lot darker, like Kami, which is, you know, the older Yugi. He was like, yo, I'm actually sending you to the Shadow Realm. I might take some of your fingers. Like, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually the first time that I started hustling because my mom wouldn't buy me a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, so I had to figure out how the hell I was gonna get a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. So I'm scouting for pennies, quarters, nickels, dimes. I'm trying to get money from chores. I'm trying to go to my mom. My mom used to like clean houses on the weekend, so like I would go with her, try to get tips, just so I could buy a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, bro.
Okay, so
I was hustling for Yu-Gi-Oh!
I appreciate you because you did it the legitimate way. I know niggas that just used to come up to my table while we playing at lunch. Whoop! And somehow they did not lose eye of your best card is on the table. They knew it was there. They hit it. Somehow they always kept track of that one. And you was just losing the blue eyes. You was losing an Exodia card piece. You was losing your Dark Magician. You was losing it all, dog.
Facts.
1,000-Year Dragon.
Bro, I used to settle beefs with Yu-Gi-Oh! Bro, me and my boys will argue. And instead of fighting, we would just be like, yo, get the cards, bro. We meet up in the back of the crib. Like in in the jacks in the back of the building with the fucking the whole setup, bro. Let's go. We just start playing, bro. That's how we used to settle it.
I don't even need the mat, pal. Trust. I know for Christmas you had to ask for the dual disc. Everybody asked for the dual disc.
I didn't get it though.
But you asked for it though.
Yeah, I didn't get
it neither. But yo, Cartoon Network was hustling that. It wasn't Cartoon Network. It had to have been Kids WB.
Yeah.
But like
Kids
Cartoon
WB,
Network always was hustling mad toys.
Facts.
But the way that dual disc shot out and then
yeah, facts.
I could draw my yo.
So my number 3.
Two.
No, my number 2. My number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Chief Keef.
You was chiefing earlier. I was talking. I wasn't even chiefing.
My number. Look, I'm gonna go in, bro. I'm coming in hot for number 2.
Another steal, I bet.
Static Shock. I'm coming in hot. Static Shock.
I intentionally left him off the list because I was like, Jay gonna be watching.
Static Shock, bro.
Okay.
That was my shit, bro.
Okay. The Big Bang. Hey, listen, The Big Bang was good for some, bad for others. Like what was that? It's not Clayman, but they had their own version of Clayman.
Yeah.
I felt bad for homie. Like, yeah, I'd have turned to Life of Crime too.
Bro, my bro Virgil's best friend, that was a ride or die. My boy was pulling up with nothing. He was like, I got nothing. I'm still pulling up. And I'm pussy, but I'm still pulling up.
No funny? I think he might be my... we going to keep on doing this top 5 because top 5 sidekicks of all time.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite sidekicks, boss. And then when the episode where he finally got like a little bit of power and he went crazy with it. And then he was like, nah, I still want to be a hero. And then inline skates. My boy had the inline skates and he was the tech dude.
Yeah.
And anybody that was like the tech dude, I had love for them. So
Facts.
Oh, also, they talked about some heavy talk. Like, you remember his pops was racist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And his best friend was black.
When he invited him over for the sleepover?
Because he was like, yo, you've never invited me over. And he was like, why are we always hanging out in my house? You know what I'm saying? So, yo, they talked about gang life.
Yeah.
Like,
they hit a lot of heavy topics.
They hit a lot of heavy topics.
I grew up in the Jacks, bro. So, like, you know, I grew up in the Jacks. I didn't have a father growing up and shit. So, you know, a lot of these topics they touch based on, I really related to growing up.
His villain was trash. Like, the design was trash, but obviously his powers was like OD. Like, the big, the shadow.
Yeah.
Big shadow dude. But, like, I guess his nemesis was the, I know, we got to move on. But how you going to go call Static Shock and not let me, you know what I'm saying, chat a little bit? Fine. Whatever.
We chatted.
Woo! All right, cool. You took my number 3, so I'm gonna go ahead with classic Jackie Chan adventures with the talismans, goat talisman, dragon talisman, monkey talisman, all the talismans. Come on, talk to me.
Jackie Chan, bro, sidekick.
I mean, the sidekick.
The little kid. She was a kid always getting into problems.
Nah, she was always getting into problems. So she's not a sidekick. Grandpa was the real MVP. Fuck that. But what's your number 3?
My number 3, bro. Spider-Man.
I swear you got a spy in my crib, boss. You have a spy in my crib.
So I'm not a Marvel head, bro. I'm really not. I'm really not. But Spider-Man, bro. That's the one character I know about Spider-Man, bro. I could tell you about Spider-Man, bro. I can talk to you when it comes to Spider-Man. Anything else Marvel, bro, you know I'm always like, bro, I don't really know too much about Marvel. I'm more of a DC guy. But Spider-Man, growing up, bro, Spider-Man was amazing to me. And then when they came out with the movie with Tobey Maguire, bro.
Spider-Man was a classic. He had all the classic villains, all the best villains. I feel like all his villains were they were just good. Like, even Rhino, the trashest villain, was like, yo, how would you stop Rhino? Like, as a regular.
Mary Jane was wild.
Mary Jane
was. Do you love me?
Who was?
Time out. Look. You remember the episode when she was like, "Do you love me?" Yeah. And then she ran and jumped out the window.
That's exactly.
And then she was like, "I just had to see if you would be there for me." And she was just like, "Yo, what?"
That's exactly why I was about to bring up the other shorty, because the other shorty, is it Black Widow?
Black Cat.
Black Cat is her name.
Black Cat.
I was like, PD, stick with this one. FMJ, stick with this one. MJ was crazy. Okay, you got it. I see what you're doing though, because I just looked at your list, Ba. You're not calling your draft. You're not calling your number one. You're calling the ones off my list.
I'm not touching your list, my bro. I'm not touching your list.
You're exactly doing. I see the draft picks are at the bottom of yours. I see, but it's cool. I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's not in no specific order. That's where I got you. You see?
Okay, cool. I'm going with the Batman. The Batman. Dreadlock Joker. Say something. Best friend Black. Once again, turn into Clayface. Which actually, I think that was the best Clayface we've ever seen in a Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Backstory, action packed. But also, that Joker was a Joker I'd never want to meet. Like,
he was savage. He was a savage.
Wow, boy.
Savage, for sure. My number 4, bro.
Talk to me.
Power Rangers. So,
classic.
Last week,
classic.
Last week we spoke about like I would wake up at like 6:30 to watch a show on WB, and then I did some research and found out and remembered that Power Rangers was actually on Fox. So I used to watch Fox 6:30 to like 8 and watch Power Rangers. I was watching Mighty Morphin. I was watching Zeo. I was watching Turbo. SPD, Lost in Space.
SPD was Mons.
Rescue.
That was Mons.
Ninja Storm. Bro, I was watching
Ninja
all
Storm,
of them,
Dino Thunder. You can't forget Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder when my guy R.I.P. Jason David Frank came back as the Black Ranger. He was the professor or the scientist or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and that was the first time they had like a dude be a Purple Ranger, a pink, yellow. Wow, I do not know my colors.
And
like, yellow,
Ninja Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, Ninja Storm. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, that's good. I already know which one you're gonna call for number 5. I already know what your 5th pick is. I'm gonna let you have him. It's a great show. I'm gonna go in a different direction. I'm gonna go with Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons?
The Looney Tunes, but as babies.
When it was babies, yeah, that one was fire, bro.
It was a fire show. You feel me? Like, I can't really say I fuck with adult bugs all that much, but little bugs, that was my guy. He was like, it was like a different version of Rugrats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I loved it. But go ahead. I already know what your number 5 pick is.
Bro, I think you think you know, but I don't think you really know.
If you don't call this, I'm going to really be upset with you. But go ahead.
Bro.
No, but do you?
Bro, I think I'm going to have to go with Pinky and the Brain.
Okay, you let me down. I could have just called it. I should have just
I'm going to go with Pinky and the Brain, bro.
All right, can I change mine then, since you're not going to take it?
Yeah, you can change yours.
I'm going with X-Men. Pinky and the Brain, though? All right, who'd you fuck with more, Pinky or Brain? It should only be one answer.
I was fucking with Pinky, bro.
I knew you were going to say that. There's only one answer. It's Brain. It's Brain. I am the brains of this operation.
My guy Pinky just wanted to, chill, smoke the za, eat a couple Eddies, calm down.
He a DD type. He was eating the Eddie. I ain't going to lie. Eat the cheese. Yo, the cheese was hitting for my guy. The cheese was definitely hitting. It might have been some edibles.
But the reason why I picked that, because X-Men was a great show, and that was definitely up there for me, as you see. But it wasn't like Spider-Man, like it wasn't. I wasn't as invested in it, and I would definitely put on. I even rewatched Pinky and the Brain like recently, like within like the last 6 months. Because you remember the Animaniacs? They came out with
Animaniacs.
They came out with a new season, on Hulu or something, and the sub show right after it was new episodes of Pinky and the Brain.
Is Animaniacs still the...
Yes.
No, but like Animaniacs was...
Bro, you want to watch the first episode after this?
I'll watch it because like that show should not be on TV.
Bro, like Savage.
Should not be on TV.
Savage. Yeah.
Okay, copy. But honestly though, the reason why I have to say X-Men is because out of everything we just said, nobody had a better intro. Nobody had. When you heard that X-Men music, you can hear that from down the block. I'm running, and yo, Bub, let's go, Bub. Like that was Wolverine and my boy Cyclops was going at it. First of all, Sabretooth was a savage, bro.
Savage.
On sight, bro. Say, yo, you would just be, Wolverine would just be minding his business, and Sabretooth is popping
On
through
sight.
the wall.
On sight.
Yo, just jumping through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Bow! Yo, that shit's crazy. But okay. I think we got a solid list, man. Okay. I was actually surprised, but I think Saturday morning may just surprise us, and like it may go the distance. There's like a couple of shows on here that I'm like, I can see going the distance for us. So good shit. But final topic.
Well, before we get into there, bro, I got a question for you.
Oh, snap. Surprise.
Bro, you want to, what we smoking?
That's not really a question. Oh, what we smoking? Okay. Because it was like more like, yo, boss, light that up. Right now, you feel me? Sticking with the colors. We started off with the orange aid. Now we on the purple tiki, man. Purple tiki.
Remember, I lit that up last week. That shit was good.
That shit was fire. And no funny.
The color?
I saw it, but did I not tell you I saw it in the store? And what do I always do? I'm like, yo, you choose my last flavor. They was like, no, don't get the purple tiki.
That shit is purple.
Purple tiki.
That shit is literally purple.
I'm like, shorty, you clearly don't smoke your product. This purple tiki. This is what happens when you just try to go with the flow. But that's actually something I like to do just on a regular. Even when I go to like a restaurant or some shit, especially if I've never been there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to get?
Yeah. I know you do that a lot. I'm like, I would never do that, but
you try new things.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Different experiences.
But yeah, so my question, bro, was basically, I remember a few episodes back we spoke about me getting a lot more into anime, how you put me onto a bunch of different animes and stuff, and how I really like just dug deep into it, bro. Like I'm really deep into anime. And not to say I didn't watch it before, but I just was never into it the way that I am in now. I never really you never really told me what got you into anime, bro. Like what? Like so to me, bro, I feel like anime is something that's like you have to be more mature to understand. And I feel like when I watched a cartoon when I was younger, I didn't want to watch the cartoon to really like for example, Spider-Man, bro. Like it was a fire show, bro. Gamate.
They ain't see it. They ain't see it.
I saw it though.
Okay, but don't do that. I saw it
though. But but Spider-Man didn't necessarily have like a every episode matter. Like there were some episodes that was like part 1, 2, and 3. But like for the most
like
part,
short series.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But like you can jump in whatever. Like if you missed last week's episode, it didn't really matter. So
but if Venom popped up, what happened last week?
Exactly. Or like Pinky and the Brain. Batman Beyond. Like these shows are like things that you can kind of jump. Yeah. Animes were something that I felt like had the story behind them, and you had to actually watch it from the beginning. And I feel like it was just I wasn't mature enough, I guess, or I just wasn't. I guess I was young-minded. I didn't want to watch what I thought was a cartoon to watch a story. Like I'm watching a cartoon just to, okay. I don't want to be like Dragon Ball Z, for example. I got really deep into that. That was one of my first animes that, even before I got deep into anime, Dragon Ball Z was my shit, bro. I've read every single Dragon Ball. I've watched every single Dragon Ball. I've read every single Dragon Ball Z. I've watched every single Dragon. I've read everything in Dragon Ball, and I've watched everything in Dragon Ball. And I was a big Dragon Ball head regardless. But Dragon Ball was a story behind it. You had to watch it episode by episode. You know what I mean? So most animes, I was like, I wasn't really watching a cartoon to, watch a story. So it was like, I shouldn't have thought of it as a cartoon. I should have thought of it as a show. But that was what I mean when I said I was young-minded. Wasn't trying to watch those shows. But I never really know why you got into anime.
I'm not gonna lie, you really surprised me with this. Like, we didn't even talk about this as one of the topics. You just threw it at me. It's a deep and insightful question, and like I appreciate it. Short and simple answer. Like, one, I've always been a fan of like animation, like cartoons. So anime wasn't a hard transition, but really, just shout out to my brothers. It was one of the shows that like I can sit down with them and watch, and like we can have conversations. So Dragon Ball Z was one. and Yu-Gi-Oh, because my brother and I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh together. He would always cheat. Always cheated me because I just started learning how to like read. Like no, I don't think I just, but like reading,
understanding,
at a level.
like understanding what you was reading, like
facts. Because Yu-Gi-Oh,
like if you played this card this way,
understand the effects.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah.
So I was
you
just
play this card with this
level.
card. Yeah,
And the effects used to change when he played the card from when I played it. Swear to God, I see you. But
I feel you.
Nah, it was just something that like it was a cartoon that my older brothers who are like 8 and 9 years older than me would sit down and watch with me, and we can have conversations about it. So that was really cool. I was not watching Dragon Ball, but I was watching Dragon Ball Z when they had Goten, and I could definitely relate to Goten because Gohan was so much older, and my brothers grew up watching Gohan, and I grew up with Goten. So yeah, it definitely was DBZ, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! First 3 animes I had watched, and then my eldest brother had put me onto Naruto, and like my middle brother actually like fell off of anime, but my eldest brother, him and I still talk. I don't talk to him too much about anime now because something about y'all manga readers is just like y'all once you read it, it's like y'all kicked out the part of your brain that tells you how to keep a secret.
Bro, you know I'm good. I've been doing a lot better at that with you.
It's something about when
Not
you
even
start
a lot
reading
better.
manga, y'all just don't know how to keep a secret. Like shit. Shit. And you know why? It's only because you're actually catching up to the anime that I've watched. Right? But like I guarantee you, if there's an anime you put me on, we'll see, pa. We'll see. But have I dropped on any anime recommendations?
Nah.
Right now, I put you on the ranking of kings. I know you haven't. I know. Quick side note, you haven't finished it yet. But what you thinking about it?
I mean, like I said, maybe it's just because I haven't gotten deep into the episodes, but it's something that I can't binge. But I do like the show because I do want to. What I like about animes is, we spoke about this before. There's a whole bunch of different reasons why different animes work, and a good thing for this anime that's working for me is I want to find out more about the king or the prince. Well, he's the real king actually. He's just not king, here. But he's the king. You know, I want to find out more about him. Boji, yeah. I want to find out. I think I kind of know why he doesn't have his powers, but I want to find out if I'm right. You know, and so it has that like mystery to it that's keeping me in there. You know, but
it's also like not classically animated, and it kind of has like this like
it's really not.
It's really not.
Yeah, it's really not.
Like, but it's an anime that like if you see it in the preview, you're like, oh, this is gonna be trash. But then 100%, when you watch it, you're like, yo, I told you the first 15 minutes you were not gonna like the main character. Last 10 minutes,
I was like, I gotta watch the next one.
That's your boy. You feel me? But speaking of anime, right? We're here at the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes. What we do, what we love. Demon Slayer recap. Are you ready, my boy? Are y'all ready?
So just off rip. My boy been talking mad shit on my man's Muchiro. Talking about 50 years he's been in this vase.
He has.
My man finally busted out.
Pause.
With the what was it? It was the 4 form, 8 fold something.
Some shit.
Hit it. Spock. Got out.
Hit it. Okay, listen. About time. You're goddamn Hashira. We should be looking up to you right now. Young boys out here putting in more work than you are. Like,
young boy, we don't. My boy gave his last breath. Like, you better do something.
you did get me in trouble in the first place, right? Yeah, you might as well do something useful. But young kids out here putting in more work than he is. It's about goddamn time Muchiro gets out this vase.
You pulling those out off rip?
Off rip. Like you said, he better hope Nezuko pull up real quick.
Yeah, so then they go into like a flashback. Basically, you see his father.
Facts.
Believe you see his mom.
No, I don't think you do see the mom.
Yeah, his mom was in the bed sick. Remember?
But like, he actually like see her?
No,
or
but
like,
he was patting her in the head with the wet napkin or towel or whatever.
Okay.
And then his father went out to get some shit or whatever.
Yeah, he went out to like find some medicine. And then
they both passed or whatever. And then we find out he has a twin, Yuichiro.
Facts. But side note though, I bet you the pops would have ran to with the face the tigers. I bet you the pops would have faced the tigers. But facts. My boy Muchiro is a twin. We find that out. Yuichiro was his name, and that was crazy. Like the whole setup of that, like the backstory, right? They were twins. After the parents died, Yuichiro kind of took leadership over the both of them, and he was kind of cold. Very cold, really, to Muchiro. Muchiro was
like a Tanjiro Deku.
He definitely was.
He was like a Tanjiro Deku. He would be right in there. Besties.
Let's not bring that boy up here.
Besties.
He does not belong in this.
They would be besties.
Man, forget Deku, okay? But yes, he was looking like another Tanjiro. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. We see that they get into a riff because who pulled up?
The master's wife.
Well, and she, I forget, like she was telling them something about like their like that.
Yeah, she pulled up on them.
Ancestors,
yeah,
right?
She pulled up on them, and we learned some crazy shit. Basically, that she tells them that they're descendants of the first breathers, and from what we know, I mean, she tells them they're descendants of the first breathers, bro. Right?
Facts. Tells them that they're swordsmen, and that it's in their bloodline, and she wants to take them and bring them back to the mansion to train them.
Yeah, then they fall out. My boy's like, my boy
Facts.
Pulls up like, yo, we should be swordsmen.
Muchiro's about it.
And
Off rip.
Yuichiro's like, my bro, you can't even cook rice. Alright? So shut up.
But also, like, Muchiro was just like weaker. Like you saw when like they were collecting like wood,
the trees,
the logs.
Bro, they're like 10 years old doing that though.
They were younger than 10 because he's about like 10 now. Yeah. You right? He's like 10 now.
I think he's like 12, 13, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So then they have this fallout one night, some crazy hot night in the summer. Leave the door open. As we know, that's a stupid decision. But my guy Muchiro wakes up to get some water. Demon pulls up, bro.
Facts. A random demon. It's always these random demons. Pulled up, seen Muchiro in the kitchen, and was like, all right, cool. I see some snacks here. It ain't nothing crazy. It's just two of them, but it's a little snacky snack.
Snacky snack.
Snack. So he pulls up to attack Muchiro off rip. And Yuichiro, I never understand. If you got time to jump in the way, you got time to pull me away. Like, now you just lost the arm.
That was crazy, bro. That scene.
Off rip. I imagine in the manga, because now you passed this in the manga. That had to have been a crazy scene.
Yeah, but think about it. No matter what, bro. I mean, I guess after watching these shows, I get a real better imagination of everything. So when I see it in the manga, I'm imagining it. But bro, there's nothing compared to the animation when it comes to these fight scenes. Like I'm learning the story. And I understand everything a lot better. But, bro, the animations are just... I couldn't even fathom it. You know what I mean? Like, even after seeing it, and then coming back and reading it and then seeing the animations in the manga... well, not seeing them, but you know what I mean? Like, the panels and then... Bro, there's no comparison, bro.
I definitely get that. I understand. So, but yeah, Yuichiro gives up his arm, right? And then
and my boy just has a rage, blacks out, basically.
Muchiro blacks out. And, like... We don't even get to see it, that's why I was asking, like, if in the manga they actually show like what he did to the demon.
Nope.
They don't? All right, crazy. But it wasn't just like, I'ma slice your head off. Like he
sliced him, diced him, boulder his head, had like 7
logs, splinters. Yeah. Like he basically like crucified him in the ground, like you said, threw the rock to smash his head. He was still alive. I was like, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, then, the sun came out.
Boop. Facts. And then, like, he said as soon as he killed the demon, which I understand, he kind of, like, got weak. He's trying to get back to the crib to see Yuichiro. And, like, Yuichiro's basically...
Yeah.
He had, like, what, 1 or 2 lines? Oh.
Yeah.
we was talking about because he was always flaming him. So he was originally saying that the Mu in Muchito means useless because his brother was so weak. But then as he's dying, he was like, I just remembered Mu actually stands for infinity because you can do it all. And that whole scene was it was dope backstory, but it was a little confusing because of the end part. Where it was going back and forth and just the perspective, right?
But after you rewatch it, you understand it.
It makes sense.
First, because I didn't pick it up until I read the manga. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, okay, I understand now.
Right.
But
essentially when he like blacks out, right? We weren't sure due to the flashback if he was actually Yuichiro and he like just switched his name to carry on his brother, or if he was Muchito but he took on Yuichiro's personality. It was like very weird.
Yeah, so he basically he lost all his memories. And from what I think is basically he lost his memories and like he subconsciously picked up his brother's personality so that his brother can live on, and that was his way of letting his brother or keeping his brother alive.
Facts.
So he took on his brother's persona, and that's why he had this personality. But then, after that scene, he comes back up to present time, and my boy gets some
marks.
Yeah, some marks on his face, and the demon calls it out. The upper 5 demon calls it out.
Yoko, facts. And he was like, because it's not a similar mark to Tanjiro in the sense like where it's placed, but he does say like, I thought only Tanjiro was supposed to have a mark, but this Muchito kid has two basically like clouds like on his cheeks, one on each cheek.
I think he has one like on his neck somewhere.
Maybe I didn't see that. I just know he has one on each cheek. And so basically, just a slight prediction, right? Because remember when he was in the vase, he had a flashback of like Tanjiro. Well, he had like Tanjiro talking to him, but he was like, Tanjiro never said this. Who was this? And remember, he said Tanjiro reminded him of somebody he didn't remember. We found out.
When we saw his pops, His pops had the same eyes as Tanjiro, like identical. And actually, a few episodes back on Smokey Nerdz, New York City's highest podcast. A few episodes back, you actually pointed out, you was like, I think we should pay attention to their eyes because their eyes seem important in this show. And in animes, there's different things that you pick up on that it's the littlest things that match something to something. And in this anime, it seems to be like the eyes and these marks are something that, match something there.
Facts. Well, I mean, it definitely is like a lot of animes that like eyes are special, but like not all the time, but it is always something to look out for, especially in an anime where they're talking about like bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? So prediction, I believe that like Tanjiro and Muchito are maybe like distant cousins. I know you didn't watch Naruto, but like anybody that has, kind of feeling like Neji and Hinata, where like they're both part of the Hyuga clan, but they're cousins. You feel me? They're like separate parts of the same family tree. So I think that's what's going on with Tanjiro and Muchito right now. But
so this is my thing. So based off everything we know, the first breather is a sun breather, right?
Facts.
Because the sun breather, as we talked about earlier off of here, if you think of like numbers 0, then 1, sun breather is kind of 0 because the sun breather is what spawned all these other breathing forms.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, bro, I'm lighting up this. My fault. I'm lighting up this Super Booth cherries. I think you sparked this up last week.
Facts.
Let me tell you, this has a really like when you grind it up, even before you grind it up, but especially after you grind it up, it has this like red tint to it. It's like actually cherries.
It don't smell like cherries, but it do have like some red leaves on it. Definitely was one of my favorite sativas, but I always try to like switch it up every week, so that's why I didn't get it this week. But
yeah, well, I didn't
good
get
choice.
It, yeah.
Good
but
choice.
Yeah. My fault. I got it. You remember what I said, bro? I was just lighting this up. Oh yeah. So we know sun breather is 0, and then it was like water breathing, earth breathing, fire breathing, lightning. You know, like those are the basic forms or whatever. So if he was a descendant of the first breather, then that means that he would technically be a descendant of that line, you know, and we don't know what's around that line. You know what I mean? But we do know this: the sun breather, in the Rengoku period, he didn't have any descendants because he showed the dance, the sun breathing dance. We got to get the name, the Kamagaro, something like that. But he showed the dance to Tanjiro's ancestors essentially, and then it passed down to Tanjiro's line. So it brings up the question of how does he connect to the first breathers? You know, so that's just, you know, so that just brings that, you know, like.
Well, so my question would be like, could he possibly do some type of like sun breathing, but at the same time, like we assume he knows all 7 forms of the mist breathing, right? Which is also something like I really am curious about. Like I thought at first the breathings were just like elements. But like now we're seeing like love, sound, which I could give sound a pass, but like the love, the mist is like a water adjacent, so it's kind of like earth bending, but like you're a lava bender and he's an earth bender and she's a metal bender. Like how does that whole situation work? So I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Well, hopefully they explain that. Hopefully
you already know, don't you?
So let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you something.
Manga readers. But
let me ask you something, bro.
What's up?
If you could be if you can do any of those breathing techniques, or if there was a certain breathing technique that you would do, what would it be? Those texts, bro, there's a lot, bro. You got, bro, you got love, you got.
So of all, like, I'm not making up a breathing.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but if you can take one, like you know, you can be you can be one of the Hashira's proteges, you know.
I mean, I wish I knew all the Hashiras, but out of all the ones that we know now, I'm definitely not gonna be as flashy, but I'm going with the sound. Like
sound,
I get grenades, I get fireworks, I get smoke bombs. He's really like. He's the true MVP. Like, and I'm gonna be a ninja, and he's a Mormon. Like, he was.
Facts. I wish we knew more about lightning, because we only know the one form, and that form is fire enough, bro, that I think I would go lightning. But I'm learning all of them. Did they ever touch base on the forums?
I don't know if he really got into. Wait,
we saw how he got his form.
Homie does beast breathing though, right?
Yeah, the boar.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. The beast breathing might also be dumb valid.
Inosuke.
Yeah, Inosuke. Facts.
Bro, he can like split his joints or whatever.
Is that part of the breathing?
Yeah, you remember when
he was in the walls in the ribbon.
Yeah, and he was in there. He was like, I can.
But is that just a natural quirk, or is that part of the breathing?
He said that if his head can fit, then his body will fit. He just couldn't.
Right,
like,
but my question was: is that just a natural quirk of his, or is that
I think it's a natural quirk.
Yeah.
But I think beast breathing is something that he made up.
Facts. It 100% is. So, but that's what I'm saying, right? So, like, you can just make up your own breathing, because that's
the
not
breathings
based
come
off
from
of the element at all.
But yeah, but the breathings come from the original breathings were the water, the fire, the Avatar, bro. Water, fire, earth.
Right, but
and then I guess there's just. Then I guess people just got their own breathing from that point.
But this is what I'm saying, though, right? Technically, beast breathing isn't a part of the sun breathing. That's not like a descendant of it.
Yeah.
So that's like just in its own context. Like that's kind of on the same level. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Also, like, it'd be dope. I don't think we've really learned. He just says beast breathing form, but like, it'd be dope if the different forms were different animals. Like, snake breathing would allow him to do.
Well, you got that Hashira with the snake. We don't know his breathing, but
I don't.
It got to be something with a snake.
I thought it was gonna be like a poison.
I thought it was gonna be like a snake breathing, serpent breathing, something like that.
He looks like he used poison, boy. He looked like he's.
Nah, you know who uses poison?
The butterfly chick.
Yeah, facts.
So she got a monopoly on poison. All of these demons are using poison. Every demon we're seeing got poison on them, boss.
Facts.
Can't use poison.
Facts, yeah. But yeah, bro, Demon Slayer is getting crazy. Demon Slayer, I hope I said that right. It's getting crazy. Looking forward to the next episodes. I hope they take us in for this ride. I really do.
Pause. I don't know. Something about that.
Bro, it's a ride. Like,
take us along for the ride.
This guy.
It's take us along for the ride, but take us in for the ride? I don't know. But I appreciate this. I appreciate just doing this with you, man. So thank you for doing this with me. But thank you guys for spending some time with us, man. For sparking up with us and becoming a Smokey Nerd. You feel me? Oh, I thought you were going to hit at me with the Smokey Nerdz.
Smokey Nerdz.
There you go. Don't forget to
like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what breathing forms you would take on.
Oh, facts. That's a good question. What breathing form would you take on? And I would also just like to know, are you going to, guys and girls, if your significant other was in the top of the bleachers, you make eye contact, tiger in the way, are you going to run to, like, they're frozen, you going to run to your significant other, or you skedaddling? Smokey Nerdz, we're skedaddling. We got a rendezvous point. It's at the car.
Smokey Nerdz.